Hello viewers, welcome back to another video of Python tutorial from my channel. In previous video, you understood how to take user input in Python language. In this video, I'll be discussing about strings in Python language. Although we studied about strings in previous videos a lot, like we learned that it is a quite special data type. We can write our name or poem or anything and enclose that in double quotation or single quotation, and it simply becomes a string. Today I will show you other ways to create string. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So it's very simple. In Python, if you enclose anything in double quotation or single quotation, it becomes a string. For example, I'll declare a variable name equals to Marzia. Okay, this is one. Or I'll declare another variable like friend. It's equals to Nilofer. And I would like to declare another variable like another friend equals to Hamida. So these all are strings. You can write any statement, anything, and enclose them in double quotation or single quotation. They simply become a string. So a string is essentially a sequence or array of textual data, and strings are used when working with Unicode characters. It's very important point. Suppose I have variable name. Okay, I already have written here name. So I will print print hello, and then I'll concatenate this with the name. Now it will print hello Marzia for me. Yeah, hello Marzia is printed for me. Okay, you can simply write down in some single quotation and double quotation. The return value or the result will be similar and same. There will not be any changes if you write them in single quotation or double quotation. Both are same to each other. Now sometimes user need to make double quotation mark a part of a string. For example, I'll declare a variable apple is equal to she said I want to eat an apple. Okay. Now I want to highlight this and make a double quotation a part of my string. So I'll simply use this double quotation, but you can see that it gives error. What's the error? It gives syntax error. The Python interpreter cannot understand whether this is the ending double quotation or no, you have used this as a part of your string. It gets confused. So to avoid this, I've told you in a previous video about escape sequence. You can just simply use backslash double quotation also to remove the error. It will not give error here, and if you just don't want to use this, you can simply use single quotation here or single quotation here because the Python interpreter says the rule is this, that you cannot use double quotation in another double quotation. So we'll just simply use single quotation here and single quotation here. Now it does not give error. So this was about the double quotation or other quotation marks that we want to use them as a part of our strings. Now let's come to multi-line string. For example, um, this is the okay, first let me just print this for you so that everything should be clear for you. Print apple. Now you can see that this double quotation is a part of this string. Okay, now I was talking about multi-line string. So for example, if I want to create a string like this, I want to show the chat, like I'll press enter. Here I'll write, hey Nilu, or hey Hamida, how are you, and so on. So here it will give error. Why it will give error? Because the ending quotation is not shown here, it's not known. The Python will get confused. So to just avoid this, we will add single quotation here, triple single quotation, and triple single quotation here. Now let's see what happens. It is printed successfully. Okay. Here the error was this, that if we do not use if we enter to the new line without pressing the double quotation or single quotation, or starting our new sentence with double quotation or single quotation, the interpreter will get confused, and it will say that, okay, I wanted to scan your string literal, but I can't find its ending point. So we can use this triple quotation here, single quotation here, to avoid this error. And it's beneficial because sometimes we do not have a short declaration, we have a very lengthy declaration. So for that we can use just at the end, at the start and at the end, and we can write any kind of statements in that, so it becomes easier. So if this was about this multi-line, if I want to print this variables character by character separately, what can I do? I will use the indexing method. Now what is indexing method? For example, I will write print name 0. Okay, now what does this means? Print name 0. As you all know that this Marzia that I've declared here, it is a string, and a string is sequence of characters. So characters are in sequence, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The indexes are starting from 0 in programming languages. So when I write name 0, I simply mean that print the first index of this Marzia for me. So it will print for me the M, simply just the M. You can see that, okay, M is here printed. It's the indexing method. For example, you have okay, I have 5 fingers, obviously everybody has. So the index of my first finger is 0, index of second finger is 1, and third is 2, fourth is 3, and so on. So in Python, the string is like an array of characters, not exactly the array of character, it is like an array of characters. Now, what is array? Array is simply the collection of items. Okay, now let's print all the index, all of them here. Okay, I'll simply, I think we have 6 indexes. 0, and then 1, and then 2, and 3, 4, 5. Okay, till here everything is okay. It will print my characters separately, but what if I print name 5, I mean name 6? I say that print the 6th index of my name. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just break the rule once. Print name 6. Now what will happen? Let's see. It gives index error. It gives index error. It says that the index that you want to access does not actually exist even, because we have 6 characters here, and this index starts from 0 up to 5, so there is no 6th index. Okay, so this will give error because it cannot find that, because that actually does not exist even. So now I just easily printed these uh, indexes of these characters separately. But what if I want to look up all characters of apple separately? This is our variable apple. Um, you might be thinking that, okay, this is very easy. I can start by counting from apple 0, like this, indexing apple 0, 1, then like this it will go till the end. But don't you think it's very time taking, and also it has one other problem also. I have to count the length also, and I have to consider the new line character and the spaces also. So it's somehow difficult and tricky. So is there any easier way to perform this task? The answer is yes, we can do this by using for loop with strings. We can loop through the string, and by using the for loop. For example, I'll write down for character in apple, and then I'll say that print this character, print character. Now what will it do? It will loop in the whole variable, and it will print every character separately. Let's see. Okay, this looping is performed here. You can see that every character is printed separately. So actually, basically, it's a character is appearing in a character one by one. Okay, and this loop is keep on going. So till the end, actually, it will, if the end till this apple e. Okay, after e the loop will terminate, and it will not repeat that action. So you all haven't studied the loop yet, so for now you can just understand that it is a black box that help us to print all the character of this string one by one. In the next videos, I'll be telling you about the for loop. You don't need to worry about this. It might be difficult for you to understand this, but no matter, because you are a beginner. So in the next videos, I'll be talking about this loop also. I think this much is enough for today's video about string. In the next videos, I'll be discussing more about string, and I will be telling you about string, other points of string also. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.